What I initially saw at Paul's dish was this little cute basil leaf they put on the top. So it was a nice little presentation. We talked briefly. I think everything that you were looking for really came through. You know, this little Fra Diablo kind of like take this Paul. What'd you call it? Surprise.
Mediterranean surprise.
It's lobster with tomatoes and
it's surprisingly good.
Oh, olives, capers, artichoke hearts, and some crushed red pepper, a little white wine, and some olive oil, salt and pepper. I didn't go nuts. I like to cook simple, what I've learned from many of you chefs over the years.
We're off the air at 10, okay?
Emerald gave it a meh just a minute ago.
All right, no, hold on. Let's try Tim Love, barbecue expert.
Godfather of barbecue, yeah.
Well, I'd like to say that in Texas, we don't cook our lobster like a lot. Somebody put the pits in the olives.
Oh, no, you didn't pitch your olives?
Yes, we did.
Jesus.
I believe Guy Fieri had just bitten into one and broke a crown.
That was a gold tooth you broke. That's
really... We got only a few minutes.
Okay, I think, Paul, I think yours is great, actually. I like the tomato. I like the heat on it. And, of course, the Tropical. How can you go wrong with Tropical?
Well, no, he's the Tropical.
I know. I'm going both ways.
Well, we're going... Oh, well.
Wait.
Everything happens in South Beach.
One at a time, all right? How was Bulldog Barbecue?
Yeah, what do you think so far?
Hold on. Emerald, calm down, buddy. All right.
I think the Fra Diablo is really great. It's got great flavor, great texture. The lobster is well cooked. And surprisingly, the Tropical, it's kind of all over the place. I guess not surprising.
Well, do one at a time. We'll get to
one at a time? Okay. Well, I really like your dish. I thought, it came together well and good flavor, straightforward and simple.
All right.
Cat Cora.
Iron Chef Cat, you make me nervous.
All right, Paul. Well, I thought it was good. I think it's good. I think it's got a good flavor. Seasoning is great. I would have loved like something like a pasta or something like,
We were out of luck here. There was no water and no pasta.
It was a burner issue. Okay, there's a burner issue. Okay, then you get a pass for that.
No, there's no pasta here.
There's a lot of water out there.
Rice or something.
Well, there was risotto, and like we all determined earlier, there just wasn't enough time.
All right, well, I love what you did though with it.
I would have served this over linguine.
Don't be afraid to zoom in and zoom out. And,
it's good. I love artichoke. I love the caper. The caper adds a lot to it. So
I was concerned that the lobster was overcooked, but we'll get to Rick here.
Where's the zoom?
So, Cat, what do you think about the Tropical?
It's right.
Not yet, Emma. We're going to that next.
Come on! We're going around the horn. Yeah, I heard you mentioning that you felt that the lobster was overcooked.
Well, the lobster is a little...
Go ahead.
I think under the conditions, the lobster was cooked pretty nice. I'm not going to lie to you. And you know what? You maintain the integrity of the flavor of that lobster, too. You can really, yeah. I mean, obviously earlier when I got one tossed in my hand, I got a good smell. It's a pretty nice lobster.
I don't understand why this.
Okay, well, I got a pit in mine, so.
Points have been taken off there. That dish.
All right, now the Tropical was Ron Brewer's dish that came together with the help of about 20 people at the last moment.
Don't embellish, just
so let's again. We'll begin with Brian.
You know what? Before you do this, I would just like to take a moment and thank you, young Ron, for letting me experience your culinary escapade. It was like it was there. The orchestra was playing of flavors. Didn't you feel so, Chef?
My heart is still...
Let's just take a moment.
I'm going to take that as a big fat compliment. And Emerald intimated to me a minute ago that my plantain lasagna will be available at Nola's in a month. Thank you, buddy.
Baby.
Now look, I'm going to jump out and say something here.
This is Tim Love.
I think that this dish here with the tomato was great, but it's going to freak everybody out when I tell you that the lobster
Tropical
is much more well cooked and well seasoned than the other.
We're sitting here discussing.
The crowd is warming up now.
I'm telling you right now.
Brian Bottaggio.
Yeah, we're sitting here discussing these two dishes, and one thing I noticed is that Ron Young's dish is more composed. Young Ron, sorry.
Yeah. That's right.
And you have a starch, you have some vegetables, but also your lobster was seasoned really well.
That's how I planned.
And cooked nice. But
this is overcooked. This isn't.
I know. Do we have to consider the fact that Cat told you to pull it out of the pan early on?
Howie Kleinberg, go.
Yeah, 30 minutes in.
I think the Tropical is interesting. It's got good color. I think it's a little bit more original use of the dish and the ingredients.
That's what I was looking for.
Fra Diablo.
You think you took advantage of the complete ingredient table?
I think he took more advantage than Paul did, but I don't know. It's a toss-up for me.
All right, Cat Cora.
You got a job.
I mean, the thing is that we have to take into consideration that you guys put, when did they put the lobster in?
We
started in 30 minutes in, and you
2 minutes in.
Like 2 minutes in. So, I have to give it, but I will say that I do love the fact that there's flavor in the salsa.
A lot of color.
A lot of
Let
color.
her speak.
A lot of the plantains are nice and crisp. There's more going on here. There's more of a balance of the dish, and I would have liked to have seen more going on. Well, I love you. You know how much I love you.
I don't know that. I don't know that at all. Rick, go ahead.
Wow. All right, here we go. I liked it a lot. I think the Tropical is surprisingly good. I didn't see young Ron do anything, but I mean, the dish itself is actually pretty darn tasty.
Well, here's the question. How do we determine who the winner is? You have to pick one each guy.
I don't exactly understand the spinach thing.
Yeah, I had that idea, and then I was going to put it on put the lobster over the spinach, but then I decided to use the plantain.
Now, normally on the show, the judging is done in secret and the verdict is read, but we don't really have time for all that, so let's just go around the panel here and get a final. We'll start with Brian Voltaggio.
One by one, yes. Brian.
Well, excuse me, before we do that,
Yes,
Chef Emerald would like to say a few words, and you know that this is the Elvis of food, so Chef.
Well, I want to know what the audience thinks. I know you didn't taste the dish, but what do you think of the lobster tomato artichoke? Show of hands out there, just on his finesse. And what about the lobster tropical, ladies and gentlemen?
Last year I was an audience favorite, but that really didn't do me any good.
Emerald, have you even tasted the dish yet?
Well, it's a new year.
All right, go ahead.
Wait a minute, Kat has intervened and she insists on doing it the correct way. So we're going to have the chefs, our celebrity chefs, write down their winner, and then we'll reveal it on the air. In fact, we'll have the king do it.
We appreciate that we've been able to be neutral in this, because as you know, Emerald and I take no sides in this. Your friendship and the friendship of the show is so important to us. That's why we removed ourselves from any
And that's why I did an anonymous judging.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll never be on again if we
We'd
don't.
like to not be trashed next week.
Just so you know, it's the Paul and the young Ron.
Guy has the vote.
Don't use words like unanimous, please, because that's kind of obvious. Thank you.
Not this show.
All right, Guy Fieri, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies
and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. First vote goes Young Ron.
Whoa!
First vote. How many votes in total, Dave?
Be 5.
5, okay.
And there's a 20 wrapped around this one. Go big or go home. Paul.
All right.
1-1. 1-1 right now.
They're rooting
1-1.
for Brewer because I win so often. I understand.
There's a 50 wrapped around this one.
This has a credit card staple to it.
That's 1-1, Ron.
Young Ron.
That's 2-1.
That's 2.
One more and I got it, right?
That's 2.
I'm just flabbergasted. Just shocked beyond belief that you can stand there and not cook and get a vote.
Shock and awe happening right now.
We don't even have a name on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, he shocks the nation. The winner, Young Ron.
Salute everybody! Salute!
Congratulations, but I'm not buying it.
That was tropical!
What was the final vote? Was it 4-1 or 3-2?
It was actually 4-1.
Oh, man.
And the interesting thing about this is we are going to be recreating this dish in your honor at my restaurant. We haven't told you that Emerald and I we're gonna be recreating this on the East Coast, West Coast. We'll do it at Johnny Garlic's and of course at Emerald's.
Do me a favor and call it Lobster Tropical. Or tropical. What was it, Emerald?
Tropical! Yeah, he won, but he can't pronounce it damn good.
Come on, clap to us.
Yeah.